Good morning. How we doing? We've got a party up in here. None of us want to work. We've got Mousebait. We've got Norman. Hello. Beth Kedis jamming along. Mageson. Hello. Scott. Hello. I know we've got a Raven Lord. Who am I missing? Termican. Damage Carbine. Hello. How are we all doing today? Marathon. No, you. No, you. Today, I lied. We have more lizards. Because I'm still in that weird project limbo. Yeah. I got clear coats, so I did do some airbrushing yesterday, but not as much as I should have. Because my matte coat dried more satin, and it honestly just ticked me off. So so I at least got that done. But yeah, I still have to work on Chaos Knights and some of that stuff. So we're kind of in the weird project limbo, but that's okay, because these still need to get done. So we're gonna have these today. Tomorrow, I think we're gonna build Atnus from Kingdom Death. So I think that's my plan. But today, we're gonna try and finish some lizards. Gaddis, thank you so much for that sub for 35 months of Monday Part 2. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, Gaddis. Thank you, thank you. Thanks for jamming along with us. What? Me? A nerd? Not in this chat. Not in this chat. No nerds here, right? Also, yeah, no behaving. Never. Never, Norman. I'll join the don't want to work crowd. I also don't know what I want to do instead. Kind of in a meh headspace. I'm sorry to hear that. It's, I know this time of year can be rough as well. So, reminder chat, take care of yourselves. Do what you need to do. I'm going to pull out a couple paints real quick, and then we're going to dive into lizards. What is everyone up to today? Is it already out? It is. Okay. We need to get their little mouth started. We need to work on our drum. We need to do feathers. We're just going to dive on in here. Get their little mouth started. Definitely in the nothing desire bin. I need to visit a shop and cook and just no, I feel that. I've cycled back around to where cooking is the last thing I want to do. Feel that. Will is a man on the run, hiding from the fuzz. Good luck, Will. Best of luck. They are, I know my chat. They're relentless. Relentless. How are you? I'm gonna turn down my music just a titch. It was really quiet earlier, now it's kind of loud. I put fresh paper in the wet palette, but yeah, the struggle is real. We've got him, the infamous Necron Will. We need backup. All units. Let's definitely not start another food war in the chat. No, we never do that. That's okay. I will just take all the food. War solved. Solved. Everyone says I got work in the gym after. Not ready for it after a week off. Maybe more work on the Votan. Let's go. I will be joining you in workout later. Yesterday, I was so sore. I feel like I didn't get a whole lot accomplished, but I did it. I did the things. We did the workout. So best of luck here after vacation. Okay, funeral today. Hugs to y'all. Hugs to you, Will. I hope everything goes well today. I know those are tough days. I hope it goes well. Don't you all units me, that's cheating! Too late. You think I can call them back off, Will? Absolutely not. Let's see. Element Nellis, only my violet is waiting on stock, so let's hope. I swear if I add another paint to that list, I'm gonna cancel the order. What paints are you getting? Like, what are we having to order from Element, I guess is my question. What are we getting, Mousebait? Curious. Yay, Scaly Boys! Hey, Mechanical Frog, how are you? We need our Scaly Boys for my next battle. So we're knocking them out. They're basically like, I don't know, they're my tabletop. But we need them done. What are you up to today? Hopping along, glad to hear it. Because I ordered a lot of, okay, Vallejo paint. On sale, kinda. Some hobby supplies. They said they were in stock when I ordered in September. Gotcha. I have not ordered paint or stuff for them. I know I had to wait on... I started to feel really guilty about this. I ordered Malifaux from them because they couldn't ship Games Workshop with the new trade agreement thingy and I guess Brexit and all that. So I feel really bad because it has to go from Georgia here in the States over to them, back over to me in Texas. So I felt really, really bad. Now I just save all my credit for Moonstone, so it makes a little bit more sense. But yeah, I started to feel really guilty about it. But I couldn't order Games Workshop from them, so I had to get something else. But it was really silly. I think they have some local... Yeah, so mine initially was not in stock, I guess. They had to order something. But yeah, I was waiting on stuff to go across the sea so they could send it back across the sea. And I felt terrible, but I couldn't get Games Workshop, so like, what am I supposed to get? But now I just get Moonstone, yeah. International Malifaux, exactly. Exactly. Nothing is actually in stock. They lie. Yeah, I don't know. I know that, I don't know if Vallejo's gotten any better. I know Alchemist Workshop was talking about Games Workshop and just how behind some of their orders are. Like how much money is just tied up in orders that haven't been shipped yet. That was kind of eye-opening. Got like $60,000 worth of stuff that they're just waiting on. Hey, Seedecker, how are you? Welcome on in. How you doing today? We're working on lizards again. I need them done. Because I need to have time to... I need Thursday to be here. That's the day I can sit and do nothing. Where I don't have to stream. I don't have to record. I can just knock out the project prep stuff I need to do. Should I record? Probably. It's probably better to just take the day. Speaking of ordering, I should grab next year's Nativity installment from Reaper. The Three Kings or the Shepherd? I say go Three Kings. I haven't actually looked at them, but just because you guys are doing D&D stat blocks on them yesterday, I think you need the Three Kings to start fighting. Yeah. Oh, Mousebait tied me up. Shepherd. It's increasingly hard to be a retailer in the hobby space. Yeah, it's kind of ridiculous reading through some of that. And I know our local store has kind of similar stories. It's rough. So much stuff tied up. So you're gonna take my grandma to a bone marrow biopsy. I hope that goes well, Sea Tucker. That does not sound fun at all. But I hope it goes well today. The kings are a more interesting sculpt. I think it sounds... I mean, Shepherd is cool. Three Kings sounds interesting to work on. And then, yeah, get your D&D stat blocks. Alright. Mouths started. We have some gold that we missed yesterday. Let's go ahead and get that. So we can get a wash. They actually, some of them have little, like, gold plates on their back ridge spinies. And I just didn't do them yesterday. We did them on the Agrodons, but I forgot to do them on these guys. So let's do that. We've also got some bracelets to make sure we've got. Let's see, probably ordering the new Orc Squig through Giga because, yeah. Makes sense. Oh, my Kingdom Death arrived yesterday. Do you guys want to do a little unboxing for my Halloween order? If there's one, I will probably leave off stream just because her booty's showing. But we can look through the rest of it if you guys would like. Let me get a little bit of gold here, and then we can take a look. We'll leave leave the booty one for another day, maybe for YouTube. But we can look through the rest of it. This is in the black. This is the Halloween, actually. Yeah, Halloween sale. So I've got some Halloween costumes. A creepy archer lady I know. And then, yeah, we'll leave the other one for... I can throw her in Discord if you guys want to see her. Booty, that's right. You got your Black Friday Kingdom Death ordering yesterday? What did you get? I'm gonna ask chat, who went in for Kingdom Death Black Friday? What do we all get? I just did the new models, so I got the rail yard lady, and I just blanked out on the other one. I got the 2 new sculpts that I now can't remember. Because I did all my damage a few years ago with the backer kit. Mousebait, choosing to lurk. I understand. I understand. I didn't do the big box. Decided, oh, I'd rather paint pinups. Let's go. A good time while they're all on sale, too. I know you said you're waiting on the, or you're wanting the elf to be on sale, but glad the pinups were at least. I need to dive back into the pinup collections and pick out a few more to start working on. I just have so much Kingdom Death I need to work on. That might just be, we just might take over Wednesday streams here for a bit. Apparently mine's going to be 3 packages. I hope to God it gets there and isn't stolen. If you did the, like, core game and stuff, those come from a different warehouse. So yes, you will have a few different packages. I don't remember what all you got, but yeah. So the things that are just on the store during the regular sales come from one warehouse. A lot of the, like, core stuff is in another. So depending on where everything is split up, you may have some arriving earlier than others. Because it's easier to just throw some in the box. So you got the elf, ram armor, screaming god, and the mist. Yes. The screaming god stuff is some of my favorite. It looks so good. I just clean up our gold. It was really messy yesterday. Like, I know we're just doing tabletop, but that was pretty messy right there. Oh, I keep forgetting their spines. I even told you guys about it, and I didn't do it. Zero says, I actually held off on Black Friday things. No certain reason why, just wasn't feeling it. Probably do a bunch of Boxing Day spending instead. I feel like a lot of things weren't actually on sale, which was also annoying to see. Yeah, I think we only did Kingdom Death. I don't think we did any other. And the local game store one. Everything else doesn't seem to actually be on sale, or like not enough to kind of push you to pick it up. Not enough of a sale, I guess. It seemed kind of garbo this year. I got very special with most of the expansions. Okay, I'm kind of scared to look, to be honest. Hey, Wodos, welcome in. And a Squeezle. How we doing today? We're back to lizards. I lied. I want to work on the lizards today and get them finished. So we're gonna do that. How are you guys? Hey, Reaction, welcome in. I just started this game. Enjoyed the couple of learning games I've had. Excellent. I am also just now getting into the new edition. I decided to, the lizards are too cool. Decided to hop in, so I am also learning. How are you? What army are we playing? Picked up an air purifier on Amazon, because really tired of the cat hair, hoping it helps. Let's say I got a little cordless Dremel, like drill from Amazon. Yeah, those are nice. To make pinning maybe easier. Feel like something like that worth it. Or if it's something you were gonna get anyway, and there's just like even a little bit of a sale. I'm realizing now I had picked out something for my mom and I didn't actually check out, so I need to check on that today. When we were at Thanksgiving, she doesn't have a 9x13 like baking dish. So I decided to do that. But now it's probably not on sale. They heard too cool moment as well. I'll be, for cities. Always like human fantasy armies. It's very much, who are those guys, right? That whole line that they've updated look amazing. Reaction. My husband, 86 Scott in chat, also did the same with cities. They were just too cool and they had to come home with us. So completely understand. Completely understand. Hey, Dusty Telephone, welcome in. How are ya? We're working on some lizards today. What you up to? Want to get these ready for my next game. Trying to... keep forgetting these stupid spikes. Let's see, I have a highly complicated plan for undershading yellow-orange without an airbrush. Need to finish my current models first, and it's the worst. What is your plan? What have you got in mind? None of the Gundam sets I was eyeing were on sale. Held off on the Elgato stuff I was thinking of getting. It wasn't a huge sale for the Elgato. Like, I think, yeah, if you're waiting until after Christmas, you'll probably get the same deal, is essentially what it'll be. I feel like they're a little better than they've been in the past, but still not great. Like, I'm glad I got my stuff early to just to get it set up. I didn't think it was a huge sale. I was so close to pulling the trigger on Cities, but I have Conquest already, yup. If it's on Amazon, you just kind of keep an eye on it. Things go on sale randomly anyway. True, they have, like, their flash deals and stuff, so I'll keep it in my cart and keep an eye on it. It's a good shout, bud. Kinda says, 99.8% of my mini purchases are based on how cool something is. Hell yeah. Rule of cool, baby. That's how I always start my armies, and then it's like, oh, I need this to actually be, like, legal. Okay, I'll get that. I'll get that. I know you do more display stuff, but my armies start that way, and then it's like, oh man, if I want to play, I gotta get this too. Look at things that's going pretty good here. We're trying to get back. We were on vacation last week, so trying to get back into the swing of things. Is there anything you're working on, Bestie? Any projects? Riot, hello, how are you today? We're back on lizards, because I'm a big old liar. I want to get them finished. New project? Don't know her. Nope. Nope. Rebray, hello, how are ya? Coming in with the hype. How are ya? It's only $50 off the bundle, so not a huge FOMO. Yeah, I think waiting, you'll be just fine. Probably get the exact same deal. They've asked the wife for angry lady astride the flying lion, tiger, scorpion for Christmas. We'll see if Father Christmas turns up with her. Scott picked her up. She's too cool. Such a sweet kid. I hope that, yeah. Hope that Santa brings her your way. As it says, mine start a good bit like that. They go wildly out of control and are almost never technically table legal by the time I get them done to play. Let's see, I'm playing a diorama with a farmhouse. Oh, and a vegetable stall? That sounds adorable. Love that. Reaper says, Angron and his legion will be waiting at home today. Let's go. It's time. It's time. Glad to hear it, Reaper. That'd be fun. I'm start like, I'll buy these miniatures, but not these other ones, because they're ugly. And a few months later, I'm like, okay, those other ones aren't as ugly as I thought. They've grown on me. Now I need them. Mine is also a touch of, I like to collect things. So I get the things I really want, but, like, I need the others, too. They just have to wait a little bit. The collecting bug is real. So even if I don't think I'm going to take them all the time, I still want them. You know, one day I might. One day I might. I get all of this lizard bling. Next. Honorary Damage Carbine, thanks for lurking and working with us. I appreciate it. Hope you're, glad you're doing well. Hope, you said work is busy. Hopefully it slows down here a little bit for you. Let me get this out of the way. Switch. The undershading plane is doing a reverse zenithal, shadow over white, then using thin purple from bottom up, so vibrant at the belly, dark towards the top. Yep, dry brush white from the top, thin yellow over it. We'll see how it turns out. Yep, sounds like you've got a good plan there. The longer you stare at a mini, the more you want it. I do the thing where, like, if I put it in my cart and I keep thinking about it, I keep coming back to it, that's the sign that I should get it. Actually, says I'm mainly a Blood Bowl man. You don't get these big centerpiece models in that game. The opportunity to have a steam tank or an angry lady look huge on the table was too good to pass up. I understand that, yeah. Hey, Platypus, welcome in. That was my problem in picking an Age of Sigmar army. Man, these are the coolest models ever. No, wait. Those are the coolest models ever. Ad nauseum. I think Age of Sigmar especially is, especially all the big stuff. All the big, like, centerpiece models. Like Reaction said. It's... How do you pick just one? How? Which one did you pick, Platypus? What'd you go in with? Welcome on in. Badger, hello. How are you? We groovy. How are you? I'm trying to finish some lizards for my my next game here. I keep missing those gold on their little spikies. Ask chat to just yell at me when I don't do the spikies. They've got like little covers. It's cute, but I forget. Been thinking about the Kingdom of Elf for a long time. Yeah, that's always the sign, I think. Is that faucet? If I goof it up, let me know. This has been me for years with everything. Too much cool stuff. How do you pick, right? When everything is cool, how do you pick? Welcome on in. How are you? Hey, Devourer, welcome in. Thank you so much. How are you? Gone Beyond One, welcome in as well. And Chaotic Stupid and a Butters. Hello. Oh my goodness. Everyone's arriving. Hello. How we all doing today? How we doing? Lizards are looking fab. Thank you, Badger. I'm so excited to get them finished up on the table. I want to play more games. I also picked up some new dice for them. I went with Baron of Dice, and they had kind of a brown and like teal. And then they have the froggies on the 6. So I picked those up. They're really pretty. So I have some new dice to test out too next game. Which one of you sent the attack hawk? A hawk just flew into your window? What the heck? You are having the weirdest day, Will. What is going on over there? Jesse, welcome in. How are you? You sure did. We're having a party up in here. How are you? Yeah, everyone coming in. We're working on some Saurus Warriors today. How are we all doing? And does anyone have any projects we're working on? I want to hear about them. What are we all working on? But it's a party up in here today. None of us want to work after vacation. Realize I've still got some Kingdom Death stuff to do in my pile. Should probably find a hobby schedule slot to work them in. Maybe after Votan. Take a little break. Tufan, hello, how are you? Reaction says, just dropping in. Good luck with the lizards. You go collect the child from after school club. Have a good one, Reaction. Enjoy time with the little one. We'll catch you next time. Aw, Tufan, thank you so much for that sub. For 12 months, a whole year of support. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. How you doing today? Thank you. This is, I got my Christmas stuff all set up. Started cleaning my house up for family to come over in a few days. Very nice. I saw your Christmas village. It was very cute. I think I need to figure out when to get the tree up. I might do that this next weekend. I put the tree right back here. Chat, what do you think? You're in front of the closet? That way it's like in camera. The other thought was in the nerd corner, but it's kind of crowded. And my weights are over there. Plus we cover up the nerd stuff, which I don't really want to do. I think behind me probably work. I was working on a Space Marines army. Gonna be painting Victor Warsuit. Very nice. They started painting my Chartolin dragon, which is like a stony blue-gray metal dragon with a molten core. That sounds badass. What is that from? Gone Beyond One. That sounds pretty sick. I'm just looking for more gold. This little handle. Let's see, day off finally. Did a week's worth of work in the last 4 days. Planning on working on my Lich Guard today. Glad you get a day off to do some hobby here. Thanks for coming to hobby with us. Hope it's a good day off. Get a lot done. You want to get done. So I got all that set up last night too. There's definitely some lights that are not working. I just kind of left it. I mean, is it obvious that there are things not working, or can it wait? Can it wait? If you put it where the weights are, you gotta do it on stream. Let me just move these. Butts, have you seen my beach ball? I think it went over there. Hit chat with a few of those. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Not me missing a Nikki K reply. Scrubbing the VOD for reply. It's truly a day today. Truly a day. Thank you for rolling the VODs. I will say, we are getting really close to the ad share. We're only like 700-ish hours, which we knocked out last time really quickly. If you guys want to help us get ad share over on YouTube, we hit partner right before our holiday. So now we're just working toward that last little thing, and then we're all set. You guys want to help out? That's over on YouTube. We will be streaming on YouTube tomorrow to help with the watch hours. So we're going to be, I think, unless I get into the sprues and they're just way more complicated than I think, I want to try and build Atlas from Kingdom Death tomorrow. So it is a gigantic miniature from the Gambler's Chest. But I kind of want to try that. So let's plan on that tomorrow, unless I get in there and it's just going to be a nightmare. Let's plan on that. I also kind of want to do that because I want to do it as like an editing challenge. So we'll stream it and then I'll take that and like time-lapse it, essentially, for anyone who may be building Atlas. So it's kind of part stream, part editing challenge, part whatever else I want to do with it is the plan. Let's see, if you're looking for outlights, you can tell. If not, I think it looks fine. I was worried she was going to bark again. She came and stared at me instead. This interesting thing happened at work last night. I had an all-black lizard salamander with yellow spots walking around the office furniture pad. Came back from break and he was just chilling there. That sounds like not a... Like, you wouldn't have that normally, right? That would be a more unique critter. We don't have salamanders here in Texas. We have the cute geckos. That sounds like that would be unusual, right? Okay. Gold. Good enough. Next lizard. All right. I'm so ready for these guys to be done. This is me painting battle line. Please be done now. Thank you. I'm ready to get back to some characters. Play human. I know, she keeps doing it. Oh my goodness. Studio, thank you so much for that raid. Sorry, I'm still getting used to those new sounds. How are you today? Thank you, thank you. Everyone coming in, we are working on some Saurus Warriors. So these are lizards for my Seraphon army. How was your stream? How are you? Chat, you know what to do. If you're not following Studio, please, please, please go give a follow. What we're working on today, Studio. Thank you for the raid. I really appreciate it. Yamandar, hello. How you doing? Evian, hello. How are you? See, the unpainted Necron curse has now claimed the life of a very pretty but young red-tailed hawk. Oh no. You were just chilling and a hawk flew in, Will? I need the story. I need the story. Has any of the geckos tried to sell you car insurance? Unfortunately, no. They come in with their little briefcase. Avian, how you doing today? Katega, welcome in. How are ya? Everyone coming over at Studio, what are we working on today? What projects have we got? I am fighting to finish more of my Seraphon because I want to play another game with them. And I really hate when things aren't painted on the table. So I'm trying to get my warriors today. We've been working on some of the new Agrodon kits, which have been fun. But yeah, just trying to get more lizards done. I finished my Star Master. I found the little skink for Croak, so we'll get him done. But we're getting there. Always welcome. Today I finished another, ooh, a Sigma mini. One more to go. Very nice. I have looked at their stuff a few times and just not pulled the trigger just yet. What type of mini do you have? I'll have to go check it out hereafter. How's the Eldar going? I need to build a fire prism. But, like, you know how those instructions are, right, Studio? And I just haven't. I just haven't. I can't bring myself to do it just yet. Per sure, welcome in. How are you? Imagine the geckos being from the... Oh, so being the front for the squirrel mob? Oh, God. They're all working together, Avian. Don't say that, because we have so many critters right now. It's kind of crazy. Oh, from the new Kickstarter. Nice. All the fun. They're Vimis. It's an old kit. Yeah, it's... I have that and another set of guardians I need to build, and I just haven't yet. And then lizards came out, and they've been fun, because it's all lizards and dinosaurs. So maybe when a few more lizards get finished up, I would like to get back to the Eldar. It's just... Also knowing that they're kind of... At the start of 10th, they were kind of busted. So it's like, I feel kind of weird playing these right now. But I would like to. What about you, Studio? Have you worked on some Eldar here lately? I'm also waiting for that new Kill Team box with the Scorpions. I don't know where that box is. I'm fired from the Eldar Council, damn it. Damn it. Fired. Gone. They're good. Just avoid the knights. Way pricey now. Okay. Yeah, no one knows where that box is. I can't believe we're getting Flesh Eater quartz before that box. It's so weird. Build party Defcon. Ever help Nikki build her Eldar? I'll get to it. I just... When the options in front of me are paint this or build this, the paint this is gonna win every time. Every time. It's easy to magnetize. I probably should look at it. I open the box, I see the instructions, I'm like, this is for another day. Another day. Herman says, I was very sure my opponent, it's okay, their stuff is not painted. I will not dare show the face of miniature that's not base. Highlighted and shaded, the completed and painted base. I prefer to have it. I feel like that's the best, like, motivation for me, is playing a game and, like, seeing what I still need to paint. So it's kind of a nice little, like, kick in the booty to be like, hey, paint your stuff when I play a game. Yeah, next time you get these out, they need to be painted. Is what my brain tells me. But I'm like you, Damage Karma. I don't care if, like, my opponent hasn't done it. I just want my stuff. Same thing. Rise's Eldar vehicle frustration intensifies. Oh my goodness, you guys got the community challenge. Okay, I have to gift out 5 subs here in just a little bit. Remind me. Remind me. I think the Kill Team box will be next week. I think they want an Age of Sigmar read between Imperialis and Anticipated. Oh, Kill Team. That makes sense. Not to mention wanting the Necron, the admin codex is out. That makes sense. Jesse's the opposite. Between build or paint, you'd rather build. It's Scott, isn't it? Scott's judging me. Like, how dare you put unpainted lizards on my table? Need a raid run. Thank you so much, Studio, for the raid. I really appreciate it. It was good to see you. Have a great stream. Much love to all. Thank you so much. What just happened? That was weird. Thank you. We'll catch you next time. Again, chat, if you're not following Studio, go follow. Go check out the Sigma minis. Some Eldar. I know there are some Poketau that make an appearance. You have to go catch them all. And we'll see you later. Bye-byes for now. Okay. Let me finish this gold before I lose my mind. Pokenids now as well? Love that. We're actually going to do... Sorry, I know you need to leave. For chat, we're actually doing Fur Alligator for my Croxagores. So, if you like Pokemon Warhammer, stay tuned. High Fleet Kanto. That's adorable. Oh my goodness. Well, if you like Pokemon Warhammer, stay tuned here and also check out Studio. Because we'll have Pokemon for you. Alright, there's that. Let's get... They've got all of these, like straps and bands and things. Get that. It says, I also build a kill team, play it 2 to 3 times, get excited, paint it, move on to the next shiny team I bought to play. Maybe get 1 game with them painted. You also play a lot more games than, like, I do. I can imagine it's hard to, like, stick with one because you're playing other games and things. Where, like, I am playing the same army over and over. So, like, once mine's painted, like, I'm good for a bit. Until I add the next thing. Yeah, if you're hopping back and forth, I could see that being a lot harder, too. Alright. Got little toenails. Got all these straps, ropes. I did play more games than you. Seems like now you play more than me. You have been busy with house, though. I have no excuse. What is Pokemon Warhammer? I'm already trying to catch them all. Exactly. You're a step ahead of us. So for my Seraphon army, I actually have already a few Pokemon-themed ones. My Carnosaur is painted like Charizard. I've got Venusaur for my Bastiladon. I went Monster Hunter for my Troglodon, so that is Anjanath. My Raptidon Hunters are Final Fantasy. I did Chocobos. So we just have a big old nerdy Seraphon army. Oh, and then Hypnotoad for the Star Master. So that's my nerdy army as of now. And then we're going to add for Alligator. Sometimes I type a gentle, ribbing, or joking manner, then stew and go, oh crap, that might not be taken the way as intended. Wait, then it was taken the way I wanted. The terror of sarcasm is what I call it. When it's typed out, it's tough. I think, especially my regulars, I use a lot of emotes. And part of that is because of that. I want to make sure it's taken as a joke. Chocobos, yeah, do you want to see? Let me grab them. I can show you the rest of my army. Okay. For those interested in Lizard Army. Why does it keep doing that? Camera. Alright. Here is my Chocobo. These are the Raptidon Hunters. And then this is my Scar Veteran on Agrodon. So there's a little bit more of my army. Trying to get the kind of battle line stuff done now. I've done a lot of the big stuff, and now I have to go back for all the battle line. The terror of sarcasm is genius. That's beautiful. But yeah, that's why I use a lot of emotes, is just in caseies. I would never play a Seraphon army. They're so stupid. Oh, glory to the Hypnotoad. Exactly. Exactly. It had to happen, so he's on there. He is. If you'd like to see more of the army, I will throw my socials in here. They're all on my Instagram, my TikTok, my Twitter. If you want to follow me over there for models, stream updates, all that good stuff. That's where I'm at. We also have, for anyone coming over to studio, we have our Discord, which is where we hang out in between streams. Again, stream updates. Kind of our home away from home, if you want to come join us. It's open to everybody. And if you guys have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, I'll keep cruising. But if there's a color you like or any questions, let me know and I can stop and show. You just never tell jokes. That's right. It's the only safe way. It's never tell jokes, never sarcasm. Never, ever. Always deadly serious, yeah. What brush are you using now? Sure, let me clean it real quick. It's well loved, so it's a little hard to read, but it is a Raphael 8404. It is a number 1. If you actually do brushes, I have a Jackson Art affiliate link, if you'd like to check them out. Unfortunately, the markup bringing them here to the States it's rough over on the Amazon link. So if you do exclamation brushes, that has the details and also an affiliate link if you'd like to check that out. But yeah, Raphael is what I've kind of stuck with. If you've used Rosemary & Co., they're very similar to those brushes. I like both. But yeah, Raphael Number 1. I have found I've kind of moved to number 1 for most of my stuff. Yeah, no worries. If you have any questions, let me know. Happy to help with what I can. Are you doing Legions Imperialis? I probably will not be, no. I have enough game systems is the hard part. I already have 40k Sigmar. I want to play some more Titanicus. I want to play some more Kingdom Death. I'll probably skip it. I do love the tiny tanks, though. Are you you hopping in for sure? Who else is hopping in for Imperialis? I think the models are really cool. I'm glad that it's a thing, but I will probably skip it. So I have enough stuff I'm working on. I'm still amazed that they're going to do a tiny tank for the freebie. So if you go to the actual Warhammer stores, you can get a tiny rhino starting on, I think it was the 2nd. So if you're interested in picking up a tiny tank, make sure you go by the Warhammer store. As a tiny stompy robot showed up. I remember what we've talked about. I'm not sure, Avian. Would that be a Imperialis Dreadnought or a Titanicus thing? Oh, the War Master. Okay. I was on the right track, at least. The little War Master's cool. Not tiny, though. He's a big boy. My friend used the words to challenge me to build a portable game out of, a Raspberry Pi. Need to harness this ability to get me to paint minis. I'm pretty excited for it. Epic was my first ever GW game back in the day. Yeah, I'm glad it's back. I'm glad that others will get to enjoy it. I will epic vicariously through you guys. Because yeah, I've got too much stuff I already have to work on. Oh. Ghostbox, welcome in, Tonks. Tonks, you going in for Tonks? Yeah, who all is interested in Imperialis? I think if anything, I'll keep an eye, and if there's anything I want for Titanicus, I'll grab that. Them bringing all of the little Titans over to plastic is pretty exciting. I'll do that. You forgot! Went on. Panda, welcome in. How are you? We're doing well. How are you? We're working on our lizards because I lied and I want them done. And honestly, I need a project prep day. So I need like a full dedicated day to just get stuff ready for stream. And I can't do that until Thursday, so you guys are stuck with me winging it until then. Closest Warhammer store is like, an hour away by train. That makes it tough to get those little freebies then. Ours is a little out of the way, but we're spoiled. There's several here in the area. Just each is a little bit of a drive. It's interesting we've come full circle with Imperialis. I wasn't interested in Epic the first time around, so I'm not, but glad it's back with people who like it. Yeah, that's where I'm at. The price being the same for an army, significantly less plastic, has really turned me off from it. That's fair. I think, especially knowing that we're probably going to get another price increase next year, because they continue to do that. It's really coming down to picking and choosing the projects that you want to invest that money into. I know this year I have not purchased as much Warhammer as I normally do. Like, I went in for lizards, and that's kind of been it. Where, like, before I would do more impulse pickups and things. I just spent like 30 minutes messing with RAM modules. They were back to 1989, first edition Space Marine. What was going to be called Epic in the next edition. I'm bringing it back. I feel like I'm missing, but I guess not. Okay. This is lizards riding dinos? They are. So this one, we've got lizards with clubs, but there are lizards riding dinos. Why? Camera. What the heck? Okay, I don't know why it's doing that. I'll have to figure that out after stream. But we got lizards riding dinos. We got lizards. And then we also have lizards riding, like, chicken dinosaurs. That's my army in a nutshell. That's my army. Why does it keep doing that? I don't know what to do. Gonna make some lunch. Enjoyed the stream. Have a good day. Thank you so much for coming by, Platypus. Enjoy lunch. We'll catch you next time. Bye-byes for now. Camera, what are you doing? I haven't... And I'll say the phrase again. I haven't touched anything. The only thing I touched is I fixed my throne alerts, and that shouldn't have anything to do with camera. Let me catch up here. This one says, I picked up an additional 16 gigs of specific RAM on my Black Friday deal. It's been 30 minutes of heckery with swapping modules around to make it work. Let's see, I'm doing alright. Need to make coffee. I'm not sure I have enough... Oh, grounds. Let's get that coffee. Hey, Mini Mart, welcome in. Nice looking models. Picked up a bunch of Seraphon myself. Yes, those pre-ordered on Black Friday. Let's go. What all did you get? I lucked out. My husband picked up Cities of Sigmar at our local store, but it was buy two, get one free. So it worked out to where I could get a free box of lizards, and I'm very excited about it. So I've got, we built the Croxagores. I have another set of these now. And another Carnosaur we need to pick a scheme for. What did you get? I ended up looking at, Exodite models on my mini factory. I haven't looked. Is there anything cool about this? Kind of forget that, like, you can do that. Hey, NetJam, welcome in. How are you? Nice. Oh, D's what? I don't want to say it. Norman's here. These lizards. That's what I was going to say. Yeah. These lizards. Ooh, that's great. I've been painting cities for a while, so I want to paint something else for a bit. The cities update has been so good. So good. Oh, Nikki, red glasses, she of tallest eyes. Being incredibly heightened eyes behold us, your lovely chatters, with your glorious irises and massive pupils. Thank you, Will. Thank you for making me an eldritch just abomination. I appreciate it. Thank you. Anna Jim says, I'm pretty good. These lizards are looking great. Thank you so much. Glad you're doing well. Nikki getting elves riding dinos? Yep. I absolutely would. Absolutely. There's just a few fun ones. Okay. I was gonna say, if like Raging Heroes or Lost Kingdom, something like that, did a full Exodite line, I would go in, like all in. Yes, I know I can kit bash. No, I'm bad at kit bashing. If I can just have it ready to paint, I'm there. I'm there. I don't want to have to buy 6 kits to make 1 unit. Sorry. But if I could 3D print them, hell yeah. Hell yeah. One day Exodites. Because they're cool. Maybe when we go back to the Eldar, like we were talking about. Figure out some of that. You ship me models. I get bash. I'm camera. I'm gonna unplug you. I'm gonna do it. It still means I have to buy like 6 kits, which I just don't want to do. Honestly. I may see what's left over from the Seraphon, because I think I've got some of the, like, is it the cold ones? The old dinosaurs? They're not as cool as the new kits, but, like, it would work. So seeing Nikki read Will's comment and thought, what does Will want? Nikki goes, what kind of eldritch abomination are you turning me into? Between that and our emote yesterday, I don't know what it's doing. So it's not Logitech, because it's a Panasonic camera. I don't know why it's doing that. If it keeps doing it, I'm tempted to just I might take a be right back and try and fix it. What if it's Scott? He has a remote. Tempted to like deactivate and reactivate. Let's do that. Let's give that an old testorino here. Sorry, chat, for it being just scuffed. But let me hop over here. Get the camera out of my face. Or Sadie, maybe. Maybe it is Sadie. All right. Hate doing this stuff like while we're streaming, but all right. I have deactivated and reactivated. Maybe it will scuff tech day. That's all we know, baby. That new microphone. Let's just break everything all at once. Let's just do it. This guy said it was loose screw. Then it's changed. Yeah, it's. Oh no, it's still doing it. It just happened on my preview screen. What is happening? Which means it's probably part of the camera. Like if I hit a button or something. That's what I mean. Which I guess is the next thing to try. Turn it off and back on. That tech classic. Unplugging. Yeah, we're working our way there, Panda. I think that's kind of what we got next. All right, so let me turn it off and back on again. All right, we'll give it a second. Give it a second. All right, I've got it set. I'm going to keep an eye on it for a second. Actually, while we're here, I owe you guys 5 subs because you guys did the community challenge. So let's do that while it decides to start, maybe. Maybe work? Please work? I like how I started stream by saying, I don't want to cancel a stream because we had a week off, and now my camera's like, you should cancel stream. Alright, so here is 5 subs going out to the community. Thank you, everyone, for throwing in your channel points. I'll get another one set up for Sunday here. Thank you, everyone. Those are going out to That Little Nerd, Converioso, Bramage, Tim King, Tristan, and Mini Painter Luke. Enjoy those emotes and those subs from our community. Thank you, everyone, for throwing those in. Okay, so far, camera has not done it. So I'm going to give it another, minute here. And we'll see if, Red's at home. Sorry to say I left him at home while we stay down here at the funeral. I hope everything goes well. Little Red can wait. Oh, we can do the Kingdom of Death unbox. Let's do that here while we wait on camera. The long missed con, I know. Our bro, so. Tech support Nikki at the stream support desk. Back to you, Hobby Nikki at the hobby desk. That's right, we're waiting. It hasn't done it again, so we may be okay. Bump that back where it needs to be. The what unboxing? I got some Kingdom Death. Okay. Sorry, I'm just giving it another 30 seconds or so to see if it does it. So far, we're good. Actually, nagging. Well, he's traveling mouse bait, so at this point, it's a matter of getting back to Red to get him finished up. All right, I think we're okay. I think. Cross your fingers, and let's go back to the hobby desk. Cross those fingers. Your frames are really cool. What brand are they? They are actually from Zenny. So Zenny Optical does cheaper glasses. I went that route so I could get a couple different pairs. But yeah, they're from Zenny, so they're not a fancy brand or anything. Please let it be monsters. Okay, well, if the camera cooperates, let's do a little unboxing. I hope it does, because I like to throw these on YouTube for the Kingdom Death friends. So let's take a look. I do have one that I'm not gonna bring on stream because her booty's kind of hanging out. So we'll leave her off stream or maybe just on YouTube. We'll work on her later. Okay, so this is all... I'm gonna start with the costume. So this is Halloween Survivors King costume. So we get the cute Halloween box here. So this is the King. Open this up. That's right, everyone say hi, YouTube. Alright, so he is plastic. There's our sprue. Got the base and the insert here. He looks like he'll be a pretty easy build, which is great. Got some fun little details down here. And then, let me open this up off stream. So it looks like we do have a gear card, so if you don't want spoilers, here is your warning. If you don't want to see the game content. Also have a QR code. It's kind of neat. But you get art card. And then these are the game content. So you get the actual gear grid card. So adding a shield to all hit locations, pretty nice. Let's see, on arrival, trick or treat. Roll 1d10. 1 through 5, the survivors skip their first turn. 6 up, the monster skips its first turn. So that's a pretty nice trick or treat. And then the pattern here for the costume. So that all comes with this kit. I'm just gonna put this in here and I'll box it up nicer later. Alright, there's that. Next up, Halloween. Sadie's in trouble. Alright. This is Halloween Lucy in her cute little mouse get-up. Looking for some cheese? Big art card and small art card, like usual. I got a first run, so I've got a card here for that. 327. And then insert. She's super cute. I love all the Lucy models. And then here is the model. There she is. Darn it, I love mice. She's very cute. So she's about the same size as this moss we were working on. She is fully clothed, Will. How? Alright, and then the last one is the creepy archer lady. So let's open her up. King's been doing 4 AI cards when this fails. Oh my gosh, it's a nice funeral. Alright, our last one that I'll show on stream. Then the other one will be on YouTube, or I can throw it in the Discord. Here is our archer lady. This is Sylvania. Got a first run again. Small art card. Also have Killjoy, a secret fighting art comes with her. When you have 25 plus insanity, your first failed wound attempt, each attack still wounds the monster. The attempt is still a failure and causes the monster to perform failure. When you're a returning survivor, you kill all other survivors in the settlement with 25 plus insanity. Noobity, hello, how are ya? We've also got a compact quiver, comes with her. Bows and arrows, this gear points to, gains 2 accuracy. If this gear points to 2 or more arrows, bows, this points to lose cumbers. Okay, sorry. I goofed up some grammar there. Insert. And then got a few more pieces to her. Make sure I pack her away so that this bow is okay. There she is. And then the last one, I did the larger model, but her little booty's poking out. And with Twitch TOS, I'm going to save that for later. So, just in casesies, we'll do that another time. But that's what I got. Yeah, did anyone else do Halloween? Since we messed with the camera, I gotta put it all back. That's better. Hi, Imsai, welcome in. These are from Kingdom Death. Yeah, so I did their Halloween sale, and I got a few ink exclamation. I don't know if it's KDM or Kingdom Death. I should have a command. I don't remember what it is, though. Sorry. But it's shop.kingdomdeath.com if you want to check it out. It is KDM. Okay, sweet. Thank you for trying it, Mouseweight. They just had a Black Friday sale. I don't know exactly what is up right now. I feel like that all ended yesterday. But if you want to check out what they've got, it is there. How are you? Welcome on in. Is there anything you're working on? I know we're working on Warhammer, but looking at Kingdom Death. If you've got some cool projects, let us know. They look like fun. They're a lot of fun to paint. They are usually kind of my break model in between Warhammer stuff. They've got some really cool pieces. They also have pinup models, which are really fun. So if you're looking for something like that, I really like the style of theirs. And then the actual core game, which if you're not familiar with Kingdom Death, it's very much if you took Monster Hunter and Darkest Dungeon and you smushed them together, that is the quickest way I can explain Kingdom Death. Is you have a settlement, and basically your little people are actually resources, essentially. Hey, Nataria, welcome in. How are you? Thank you. How are you doing today? I didn't get the Halloween stuff. I already have a couple from Oh Lord in chat. I bought some of their extras. Gotcha. Don't buy their incredibly cool models. It allows them to make more loot, but you were looking at that Kingdom Death sale. You were looking. You claimed you weren't an Eldritch Beast. I can't let my secret be known to all, Will. I love those games. I'm actually playing Darkest Dungeon 2 right now. You would probably like Kingdom Death. You would probably like it. There's actually, like, they did a Monster Hunter style mini. I love Kingdom Death because they seem to love everything I love. So there's a lot of, like, Berserk references as well. There is an expansion coming out later that's straight up just a Dragon Ball expansion. So I love Kingdom Death. We've got everyone going Super Saiyan and then basically Cell. It's exciting. I'm going to paint the crud out of them as soon as they come in. So I'm excited. So yeah, it's fun. Lots of anime references. You sell your figures on a website or internet? Do you have a website? So we do commissions. Yeah, thank you, Mouseweight. So I do have a waitlist for my commissions. If you're interested, that is there. Basically, you can send a thing through the contact form, and I'll get you on the waitlist. I do have a few army projects in the queue, so as far as wait time, unfortunately, it'll be after those armies, but it is there if you're interested. Eldridge Bean, nay. Nikki Tall Eyes, hello. Between that and the emotes yesterday, they gave me an extra arm. I've got the tallest eyes and the most arms. Candace says, good news and bad news. Enough grounds for coffee, but only enough creamer for the current cup. Womp womp. I don't know. I feel like coffee is the more important of the two. At least you have the coffee. Creamer by itself, not ideal. Call to the Lamb is adding a sex expansion. I saw something about that. Yeah. I saw something about that. Call to the Lamb, a fun game. Sounds like about to be even more fun. Gonna be a lot more awkward to stream that game. That's always what I ran into with Kingdom Death. If we would, like, name survivors after people, it's like, oh, wait. We have to, you know, grow the settlement. No, Nikki, stop. Oh, you may have some Bailey's? The best coffee creamer. IMO. The best coffee creamer. Alright, we're black. Is Nikki Tall Eyes part of her Slanesh transformation? I think it is now. Yeah. I think it is. It's adding a what? You heard me. You heard me. You can say creamer yourself, to be honest. I do steam milk sometimes, though. I like to have a little something something, whether that's milk or creamer. I like to have something in with it. Not a lot, but like just enough. Bailey's definitely works, yeah. Yeah. Will gets the gender switch belt. I get the huh? I love when you name us under the darkest dungeon, peeps. We did have fun just putting Will in the darkest dungeon. That was pretty fun. I need to get back to darkest dungeon. I actually haven't gone back since we played together. I wanted to move it to my handheld, and I've just been playing other things. Loving the blue on this model? Thank you! So, the darker blues. I'm basically using the standard Seraphon workup from Games Workshop. So if you like these, show them off again. You like the blues we've got here. The scales, we started with Stegodon Scale Green. And then I did some dry brushing. So I did Sotek up to a little bit of Temple Guard. So that is for the scales. For the skin tone, I basically started at the top end of that. So I have Airbrush Temple Guard. Now we're going to come back later with Baharoth Blue. And that'll be the rest of the skin tone for our lizards. But that's what we've got. But it's kind of the standard Games Workshop workup for them. They decided to keep them close to the standard. We'll do the fun, nerdy schemes on everything else. But for these boys, just kept them the standard. Trying to decide if I should take my Switch or my Steam Deck on the Vegas trip. Do I Mario or play other stuff? I feel like I lean Switch for like those big trips. What is better? The battery life's about the same, right, Panda? Virtuo says, I finished my Slanesh Age Sigmar army yesterday. It took 7 months to do 2,000 points plus summons. That's awesome, for sure. I need to get back to mine. I got to the Blissbarb Archers, and I just said, no. They were so fiddly and so annoying. I was like, you know what? This is going to be for another day. And that other day has not come yet. I lost all steam on those little archers. I don't think I've ever have any army finished. I think a couple of mine are close. Until, like, next codex. Because that's always the thing, right? So yeah, that one mini or two. I'm gonna ask chat. Chat, do you have any armies you consider finished? Or like I said, where it's close. Better Life is about the same. I feel like I lean Switch. Like, because I have my handheld too. I don't know what it is. If it just feels more sturdy or what it is. I always tend to pick the Switch instead. I only did one squad of Bliss Barbs. That was enough. Yep, you've done more than me. I hope they never are, like, crazy strong, because I don't want to do any more. If I can survive that first batch, I'll consider that a win. Works is literally never ending. If I can field 2k of painted minis and a few. I don't think they really count per se, because they're part of a larger whole. Not nearly as heavy. I have the Switch Lite too, which I think is part of it for me, because I have... It feels more like a... Feels like a Vita, which I miss my Vita. I feel like it's a little bit more portable than my handheld. My Ally. Just laughing with a touch of insanity, an appropriate answer. Did you ever finish an army? I guess because we put a point limit there. Yeah, that 2 to 3k. Does anyone have that of a force? Blind Cow, hello. I'm finished with ogres unless I want to make some man-eaters. Let me close this. They've been crazy strong. They got a point increase like 4 times. Oh my gosh. I have to keep adjusting. I don't know. Oh, for the Bliss Barbs. I think maybe, yeah, after that first group. I don't even know what an alt would be for Bliss Barbs. I'm like thinking about it. I don't know what it would be. I guess chat, have you seen anything else used for Bliss Barbs? It says, my Necrons are close, or close-ish. I bought some old metal Necrons I want to repaint, but they are painted. So I think it's one monolith and some bases. Maybe I'm missing some minis. It's way closer to done than anything else. I think the closest I've gotten to a fully painted armies as newbie was the Rune Wars box set. Painted the hero units all nice, tossed up base colors for one of the armies, got tired. It's always the infantry. Canis says, I definitely have Canis stuff for 2K and Ultra. Orcs and Tau maybe, very nice. That's pretty sweet. Hey, Creepy Kangaroo, hello. How are you today? What you got? We are painting some lizards for my Seraphon army. How are you? So if we're doing 2K, then I definitely have Nids. I've got Space Wolves. I feel like Eldar's close. I don't actually know how many points that is. I know that I need more troops. So I don't think it's actually legal just yet. Skaven. And almost Seraphon, actually. Almost. If we can keep doing the, not buy lizards until we finish lizards, I think I'll be in a good spot for them. No more troop requirement. That's true. I always feel like I have to have some for, like, objectives and stuff. It's true. I know as soon as I'm like, haha, no more troops, next edition will be like, haha, you need troops. I always like to have, like, a couple smaller, like, units for running around doing stuff. Let's see, a full unit faction, 2K of Orcs, Skaven, World Eaters, 30K, Luna Wolves, Nids, one Titanicus, Aeronautica, Gremlins for Malifaux, Grats, Gloom, so it gets, I think that's it. That's true, I do have my Malifaux as well. Oh, in Middle Earth, I've got my Iron Hills Dwarves. I just need to finish the Chariot, but I have a list. And then the World Eater Combat Patrol. That's true, that's true. It's nice kind of listing out. Oh, Infinity and Battletech. We got some more coming. I know it can be hard sometimes looking at the backlog and being like, I'm never going to get to all this, but taking some time to be like, oh, I do have, like, a lot of stuff together. That can be pretty powerful, I think. I know for me, having, like, a display shelf where I can go out and physically put a finished model has been huge. I don't know if anyone else has similar. But being able to just, like, put it there and be like, it's done. That feels real nice. Would recommend if anyone feeling the hobby funk. Make an area where you can put your finished stuff. My new shelf is love, yeah. Like, it just feels real nice. A nice reminder. Lots of my Aeronautica is done. Also, my Dystopian Wars is done, besides some terrain. Yeah, I feel like terrain's kind of its own thing. Because I think I know Mousebite loves terrain. For a lot of us, it's painting what we need to play. I feel like that's almost its own thing, yeah. Think you need a second display shelf? Let's go. Or cabinet, sorry. Let's go. Put those lovely minis on display. I like it too because I'm more likely to, like, swap out my army list if I can just, like, go grab it off the shelf. As opposed to them being, like, packed away or buried somewhere. I just wander over there and grab them? Yeah, more likely to do that. Got shipping notification for a board game from Kickstarter today. I'll be here Thursday, which is neat. I think it was originally thought to fulfill. Oh, in February? An early Kickstarter one? Didn't know that happened. Alright. Black. This part's really tedious, but they're coming together. All the little strappies and things. Right now, space on the dresser top I'm using right now, so I think I'm gonna have to get some cabinets soon to put stuff on display. My Marines basically get finished. Go right in the box, in the closet for now. I think I told you guys, I want to, we have some shelves that we're not really using. I want to purpose them to put them in my nerd corner. So that I can put, I think my Seraphon would probably go up there, and then the anime repaints I want to do. So it's like another display shelf, but actually on stream. That'll probably be a whole weekend project. Yeah, cabinets also reduce how dusty models can get. Yeah, we've got a bookcase, and I do like that it does that. As opposed to, yeah, the shelves I'm just going to talk about will get dusty. I'll have to take care of that, but yeah, cabinets with like a door you can close is really nice. Pretty excited for it though. Stifling Dark, a hidden movement game similar to in theme to Dead by Daylight. The killer trying to kill, survivors trying to find stuff to kill the killer. That sounds neat. It sounds like that would be, yeah, like translating that over to board game. Sounds really interesting. You mentioned Dead by Daylight. I think we normally raid over to Beauty and the Beasts after stream, Jangles. I think she's working on Chucky today. Today or later this week, I can't quite remember now. But they're adding Chucky to the game. She was going to do a body paint of it. So that could be cool and creepy. Yeah, that might be today. We'll probably raid over there when we're done. So we'll see for ourselves. I think that's today. She likes to do the paint and then play the game as like the character, so that's fun. Fun little tie-in you can do. Alright. 3 more lizards. The batch painting is real. I can't wait to see tiniest Jangles. That's right. She's had some fun paints. The body painting is just like magic to me. I don't know how they do it. It breaks my brain to think about. Having to like use the mirror to paint on themselves, which is essentially like backwards. It's magic. What they're doing is magic. It's fun to watch. And then they do the like extra props and stuff. I think as someone who really hates makeup too, it's amazing what they can do with it. Kind of blows my mind a little bit. It is. It's some cool art. She's not shrinking herself to doll size? I mean, you'll have to stay tuned and find out, Will. I don't know her full Chucky plan. Maybe she is. I don't know yet. Maybe she is. You'll have to stay tuned and find out. Jangles does the same thing with your minis. Jangles does some crazy art. Yeah, I think it's that's a really fun part of like Twitch is all the different art. And like we all think the other's magic. It's like me, I'm like, oh, painting on a canvas, that's magic. And then they come in here, it's like 3D art, that's magic. And then it's fun to see like the crossover. So like we're all doing similar color theory and color mixing and things like that. So like seeing how they do it for their projects is really interesting. I don't know, it's just neat. face. It gets shrunk. Yeah, the best art. Jangle's masterpiece. I like what we call freehand. Yeah, canvas art is just called painting. Exactly. Let's see. We're talking Dead by Daylight. Anyone playing any fun video games right now? I was supposed to play Sea of Stars, but I don't know. It's a little bit of a funk last night. I'm having a hard time getting back from vacation. My brain is just like, no. Just super don't want to go back to work mode. I was in a bit of a funk last night. Been turning a lot of the Bob Ross. Oh, on YouTube, because he calms me down. I saw they were doing like a Thanksgiving marathon the other day. Addicted to Hunt Showdown? That's been out for a little bit, right? Is that I feel like that's the game I'm thinking of. Have they been doing a lot of support for that? Like new stuff and things to do? I'm going cold turkey on, Baldur's Gate 3 after losing 200 hours. That sounds about right. Yep. I want to do another playthrough of Baldur's Gate. Probably not, like, right here immediately, but I really enjoyed it. What character did you have? What class and stuff are you playing? Orgello, hello! How are you today? Welcome on in. We're painting some lizards today because I need a day to prep the next round of stuff. I need a day to airbrush and just get things knocked out. So until then, lizards. Our holidays. Been fine working a lot. I was gonna say, I thought some of you had said that. Hopefully it was good though. Zero says, I need tried Lies of Peace, but I need a controller for Souls. Like, yes, absolutely. I play on an Xbox controller for those. Panda's playing a decent amount of Phasmophobia still. I like hunting ghosts. Lots of funk going around. I think Funky Town has expanded its borders. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, just a tough time of year, I think, for a lot of people. And then mine was just coming back from vacation. I don't want to. I just don't want to come back. I want to just keep waking up and just playing video games. That's all. Let's see. First playthrough was a warlock. Second one was a cleric. That's awesome. I had a wild magic sorcerer for my first. I kind of want to go monk for my second. Just because I had played a monk in like I don't want to call it a one-shot, but kind of an in-between campaign. So I didn't really get to play her. So I think I want to do it there. Hey, Hunt You Down, welcome in. Been trying to jump in a stream for a week. Finally fixed my, 200 error problems. How have you been? Just got done moving into a house with my girlfriend. Congrats, that's exciting. That's really weird that you were having that issue. But I'm good. Last week we had, I was off for Thanksgiving. We're getting back into the swing of things. But yeah, I hope moving and everything has gone well. And of course watching Lethal Company clips. I've watched so many of Lethal Company. They're all so good. I kind of wish Slam had internet. We could run around. And just create some of our own chaos. But alas, chaos will have to wait. I don't get why Amelia Tyler isn't up for voice actor awards. I get Neil's Asterion. A lot of people love. She breathed life into every playthrough. Amelia was which character? Sorry. Lethal Company is some good shit. Got scared in a game and my wife laughed really hard. So funny. So good. go murdering by accident, then JP has no witnesses. I think I need to go back and watch that one. I think they had linked it and I was already doing something, so I didn't go back and watch it. Let's see, support has been great. We're getting a new map early next year. I love my 19th century cowboy bayou simulator. I watched a bit of it at launch, and like it seemed fine. It wasn't for me, so I didn't watch a whole lot of it. But it seemed like an interesting game. I just hadn't, I don't think I've seen anything kind of since then. Let's see, I started my multiplayer Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough last night. Do you guys have a full group? What are you playing? What have you got? That was the other thing, is I haven't done multiplayer in Baldur's Gate 3. And I feel like I would maybe do like a paladin for that. If and when I do another playthrough, I think that's what I would do. Just let whoever has not played just kind of take the wheel. Oh, the narrator. Gotcha. Yeah, I could see that. The next D&D character is going to be a nerdy chameleon ranger who has been at college and is returning to the jungle for the first time. That's adorable. Let's see, moving went smoothly, having quality friends to help with the extra heavy stuff. Now time for the never-ending boxes. Haven't opened every cabinet in the kitchen because you can't remember where you put stuff. Yeah, the unpacking is just as awful. Hey W, welcome in. How are you? Me and Pink, sorcerer. Ooh, war cleric. Yes, I had a war cleric for an IRL campaign, and I loved her. She was a little tank. She was a dwarf war cleric. She was a beast. I have so many characters. Does anyone else have 100+ characters on D&D Beyond? Just because I used to, yeah. And then I realized I would never get to play all of them, so I stopped. I used to. I loved rolling up characters. Now I've got like a handful I keep on hand just in case. Alright, I think we got through the black. Thank God. Thank God. Oh. Reminds me, you ever see the Kingdom stream game again? Would you guys want to play King of the Castle again? I would like to. I just never know what numbers are going to be like. I wish I could do it on YouTube, but the extension I think is just for Twitch. But that was like a lot of fun. Would you guys want to play again? Please. Panda says 6 Paladin, 6 Cleric is what I ended the game as. Holy shit, I was doing a lot of damage. Yep, that'll do it. That'll do it. Basemine says Tempest Cleric. I'm a mage now. We catch up here. Tim King Tristan, welcome in. How are you? Slam wants to play. Make your own stream. You gonna do it? You gonna play the game? Yellow. That's what I need. Rackhearth. And then gold. Okay. King of the Cow. Yeah, do you guys want to play again? I think if I did it, I would play where I don't pay attention to all the stats. I would just do what sounds fun and just see how long I last. I'll DM, I don't even care. DM just lets me get more characters into the sunlight. That's true. You could have all of your NPCs be all your characters. Good. Just converting some Humanapalooza minis between work files. What is that? Tell me more. I am intrigued. You have my attention. What is that? What is that? Do it? I think we might. It's just bringing video gaming onto the channel is tough because I just know my numbers go in the dump when it happens. It's very frustrating. I would love to do more video gaming, but numbers into the dump. So it's, I need to just get over it and do it anyway. But, man, it sucks. It just stinks. Just part of streaming. Big streamers have the same thing happen when they switch to a different type of game. It just stinks. It means I have to learn Roll20 or something. I forgot for online stuff, yeah. I mean, it's not too bad. The biggest thing for Roll20 is getting the freaking layers right. Making sure you're on the DM layer, the player layer. That's the hardest part of Roll20. So annoying. Oh, it's my podcast and joke name. Okay, Free Guild Command Core for Cities of Sigmar. Gotcha. Sorry. Now I'm with you. No, Will. It's real easy. Don't let that be the thing that holds you back. It's pretty easy. Just layers are annoying. That's the biggest thing. Just really annoying. It's constantly, why can't I see that? Oh, I'm on the wrong layer. You'll say that at least 50 times before some of it starts to click. And the best part is you know what the answer is. You just need to keep doing the layer. Sorry, I'm looking for a gold paint. I'm looking around for. But it's not here, and I don't know if I have it or Scott has it. I have the next layer, so I think I should have it. Well, we'll just do it later, I guess. That's fine. Hey, Cassie, hello! How are you today? They're annoying, but also useful. That and lighting can be tough. Lighting can be tough. Yeah, I'm electric. How are you? Welcome in. Do you not like the Mullerfiend instructions? It's been a while since I have built one. What's going on with the instructions? We're good, Nikasi. We were working on some lizards today. We're trying to get these ready for my next game. Talking through some D&D. Can I have one for free because I'm poor? You can catch this ban because you're poor. It's what you can have. I know Scott's itching. Hey, Monkey Man, welcome in. How are you today? We are working on some lizards. What you up to? When is the next game? That's a good question. Whenever we can clean off the game table is the best answer I can give. I'm just like weirdly positioned, or the attachment points are just like, oh, okay. I remember there's one part that didn't like fit super great, and I'm trying to remember what it was. I feel like it was a leg or something. It was just a little off. Now I can't remember. Nothing much, just doing a little painting. What are you painting? What you got on the table? For anyone who may be new, these are joining my Seraphon army, which, here's more of them. This is the Scar Veteran on Agrodon, which is one of the units I just finished up. So here are some more of my lizards. I've also got some Raptidon Hunters, where I've got to put the, they have little skinks that ride on top of them, so I've got to get those. I kind of want to redo how I'm doing the skinks, so I'm going to figure that out and then get them finished up. But there's some of my army. If you'd like to see more of it, I've got my socials. You can check that out there. But yeah, these are just my tabletop troop guys I'm trying to finish up. But figured do that with some company today. So thanks everyone for coming to hang out. It is the legs? Okay. I remember those being a little goofy. Yeah. What color are you gonna do for the banner guy? So the ones we did for Lore Master, I did gold. I was wondering if maybe I do the jade green, because I did that on some of the weapons. So maybe we do that? I haven't quite decided yet. Yeah, there is the Discord. The bot heard you. Feel free to come join us. That bot or the Discord's open for everyone. If you want to come join us, that's where we do. You can share what you're working on. We can do hobby updates, stream updates. All that good stuff is in there. Feel free to come join. Jade green would look dope. I even have the jade from Monument. It's like perfect. So maybe we do that. Give that a try. Let's see. Ooh, a Horse Heresy Praetor mount. Some of the new Praetors look so good. What Legion have you got? I'm tempted to pick up the Space Wolf one, even though I don't play Heresy, but I would basically proxy him in for something else. The new Praetors look really good. Yep. The one lizard with his little mouth closed. Ultramarines. Okay, dropped a pic if you guys want to check that out. I will check after stream here. See what you got. But very cool. Thanks for coming to check us out today. I know Panda in the chat's got Ultramarines. The Mark III one is so cool looking. They all look so good. I kind of want to print some of the one-page Saurus stuff to put in my Tau. One-page rules has a lot of really cool not Seraphon stuff. I have looked at them a few times. Them and Lost Kingdoms have really cool Seraphon adjacent stuff. Read up as a wait. First a friend as a gift. Oh, before I move. Bees, welcome in. How are you? We're back to work on our lizards, because I'm a liar, and I want to get them done. We need a prep day for bigger stuff, so we're just going to finish some lizards today. What you up to? Behave, chat. Means I get to next time. What did I miss? All good. we had a failed vibe check is what we had. It's all good. They need to work on my world leaders. I think maybe next after the town. I missed it and I was here. There's a vibe check? Yeah, so far. So far. The rest of you have passed. You are the vibe. Cozy chaos is the vibe. Yeah. That's the vibe here. With a mix of lizards. You passed, yeah. See, I have to move from my hometown. Oh, for work. So I wanted to paint something my friend would love. I love that. That's really sweet. I think anytime you're putting kind of that kind of, that time, that effort into a gift. Something special. I'm sure they will love it. Don't hide the vibes. Ask not for whom the hammer bunks. It bunks for thee. Alright, let's start highlighting up some of the black. The black was kind of tedious, but like, get done. Hey T778, how are you? Welcome in. Thank you. They're cruising along here. What you up to today? If you guys like the gold, I'm gonna point you to my YouTube. You guys can see the full work up there. We have revamped our YouTube. We are working our way toward the ad share and all that good stuff. So if you guys want to check the Twitch VODs, tutorials, I've been doing YouTube shorts over there. You can come join us there. And we are working our way toward watch hours for the ad share. So thank you everyone who's been running VODs, checking out the new videos. I really appreciate it. Pretty sure I'm about 30 to 40 hours deep on this mini. That's pretty awesome. Wait, what, Will? Now I feel like I missed something. That's okay. That's okay. Get blasted. So glad GW doesn't write instructions like this anymore. Or build kits. This thing is stupid. See? That is why I've not built my fire prism yet. Because I don't want to have the mouse weight experience right now. Yep. That can wait. No thank you. No thank you. You want another Stompa? Could you imagine? I'm so sad the Stompa's so cool, because it's such a pain in the butt to build. Such a pain in the butt. I miss nothing? I don't trust. I don't trust. Oh, welcome back, T778. How you doing? Thank you so much for the lizard hype. How are you? Bill, hello. How are you? What kid is so bad even Mouseweight hates it? The Mauler Fiend, Forge Fiend. Which I remember being a little wonky, but it's been a while since I built it. I remember the legs specifically, putting a whole bunch of super glue on them. Because they were part of the Black Legion commission. So on top of obviously wanting the legs to stay, wanting them to survive shipping, I glued the crud out of them. Hell yeah, Dino Army. Let me show you some dinosaurs. We got the lizards today. We also have lizards riding dinosaurs. And then I also have my chickens. There's my army in a nutshell. Chat being gross, yucky is... I didn't see anything, Will. I don't trust you. I trust... I don't trust you. I didn't see anything. I'll let chat be gross, yucky, though. That's fine. The sad thing is Stompos are not great in game. Never have been. Never will be. All that work, and it's not even good. I should assemble Dante, get him going, since I can't work on the Riptide yet. I always love when people are chomping at the bit to start the challenge. They're like, we just start now? You have to wait. I will get the thread up, though. Probably tomorrow. For the December challenge. Reminder that if anyone is doing the mini exchange, we're getting close to the deadline here. So make sure you read up. Make sure you get your final photos in the Discord. Make sure everything is good to go for that. And then we will be doing December challenge. We're doing vehicles and monsters. If you want to pick out a tank, a monster, a dreadnought, a D&D critter, something like that, come join us. Infinity tag, bigger Malifaux model. I'm trying to think what else you could do. Big Kingdom Death monster boss. Now I'm struggling with executive dysfunction. Part of my brain wants to go get my Mauler Fiend box. We'll just give a warning for those legs. Don't do it, Bill. It's a trick. Let's see, I have 4 individual models with the same paint schemes. Gorm, 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 Gorm. And part of my just needing a prep day is to look over Gorm, too. I can't have him ready for tomorrow, unfortunately. I think tomorrow we're going to be on YouTube. We're going to try and build Atnus from the Gambler's Chest. So if you guys want to catch some Kingdom Death, we'll be over on YouTube tomorrow. Partly because I want to get him built. Partly because I want to use it as like an editing challenge for myself. So do like a time lapse of him. And kind of learning how to cut from stream for YouTube. We're just gonna hit a few boxes all at once. Yeah, tomorrow we will build Atnus. I don't think I can get them done quite in time for Christmas, but we'll make a good start at it. He's got to get painted one way or another. That'll be on YouTube tomorrow. It's fit as crap. Ooh. Let's see, what's everyone else got going on today? Do we have anything planned here after stream? I have to work out. And then dig out those Atlas sprues. And I'm going to keep working on the bases for the Imperial Guard. Or not Guard, sorry, Imperial Fists. The other Imperial Army. I started them, but I didn't get super far because my stupid mat coat decided to go satin on me. Work and laundry. Oh, I gotta do dishes today too. Boo. This is why I don't want to cook dishes. Why does being healthy mean I have to do so many more dishes? This blows. Painting 25 cultists? Let's get it done. You can assembly line them up. It helps. I have so many channel points. I need to think of more fun things you guys can do with them, other than the friend tax. Just dump them. Waste them. I looked down and saw 52,000 and panicked. See? Just like that. And now chat will remember that they exist. Yep. There they go. It's just Will. You know what? Hell yeah, let's go. Get those cultists done. Yeah, I'm a little sad the other ones broke on me. I just went ahead and removed them. There you go. Waste them. Waste them. I should see if Twitch has added any other, like, little default ones that are fun. Yeah. I'm just sad the other ones broke, so I haven't wanted to add anymore, because they'll just break. Try to do something fun, and then it breaks. It's always just been me. Just dumping in sound effects. Well, I hope everyone having to do chores and things, it goes well. I'm just hoping. When I worked out yesterday, I was so sore. I really couldn't do my normal stuff. All of a sudden, my weights were very, very, very heavy. I had kind of a weaker day yesterday, but that's okay. I can work out a bit more today. It's leg day, so that helps a bit. I won't have to worry about my arms, which are the part that were really hurting yesterday. So. Remember when GW was pushing boarding actions down our throats and it lasted like 3 weeks? Pepper Farm remembers. I did see the next White Dwarf actually has something for boarding patrols. So for the 2 people playing boarding patrols, make sure you check out the new White Dwarf. I did see they specifically mentioned that. You never got to play boarding action. It was interesting. It was interesting. It was never something I was interested in, so I didn't pay a whole lot of attention, but... You still have a box. It's seriously playing a giant owlbear. It's as big as my hand and so adorable. Owlbears are the best. I have painted a couple from Reaper, and they're all so fun. They're so cute. There's a sculpt for a little baby owlbear too, which is adorable. I think they have a whole bunch of baby D&D critters. They had like a baby displacer beast and a little owlbear. They were so cute. Yeah, the 2 people playing that, both of you, go check it out. I'm sure there are dozens of them. Dozens. Just want to have Grimnar and his sled going through the halls, and then they nerfed it. Just can't have any fun. I do still have that to paint, now that you say that. I don't even know if I still have all the pieces for Grimnar. He's been moved so many times. I should really see if I have everything. I'm getting tired of batch painting, chat. Getting real tired. Still collect the Reaper miniature ones. They're very cute. These are all fun paint, honestly. I got to the point where I had like 9 wolves I had to paint, and I was just like, I don't want to do this right now. And so all of that got kind of shelved. What I should do is get them back out and do like a really simple scheme. Just airbrush and dry brush. Call them done. Instead of going ham on them like I wanted to. Oh, Into the Dark. I had to go look. I want to play it too. Yeah, I remember going over all of that with you guys. Wasn't for me though, so I didn't keep up with it. But if you are keeping up with it, check out the White Dwarf. You look at the wolves since I was take a big pause from painting them. Haha. Let's see what you did there. I will be working on wolves for our December challenge, though. I'm gonna work on my repulsor. I always get Redemptor and repulsor goofed up in my brain. Let's see, have a good one. Gonna go debating the individual cultists and paint them all up. Wish me luck. You got this. Good luck. We'll catch you next time. Maybe we'll get to see the cultists next time. Have a good one. We're gonna keep painting lizards. You know, at least these lizards will be done really soon, even though I'm not feeling the batch painting right now. They should definitely be ready for next game. Makes me happy. Kind of nice to just knock out some tabletop lizards. Let's see, I did magnetize him because the old resin Grimnar is tiny and a little boring. He kind of is, yeah. So I can use the sled and his one on foot too. That's a good idea. Yeah. I'm gonna paint this Melorfiend like Black Legion, just cause. They do look good in Black Legion colors. Can confirm. I just did the stare. Alright. 3 more for highlights, and then we'll pick something else. We'll work on the feathers for a little bit. Plus I still have Abaddon to paint. There you go. You can kind of paint them together. Abaddon's a fun paint. I've painted him a couple times now. He's a fun one. Let's see what else is going on. I think this week the other thing I'm trying to do is make sure any Christmas shopping that I want to do gets done. It's basically for my family at this point. Because Scott and I got our stuff. I'm just trying to make sure. Anyone else doing shopping? I was trying to use some of the Black Friday sales for that specifically, but didn't see a whole lot. Other than the dish I forgot. Would Gaz count as a monster? I think so, yeah. That'd be... I think he would count. Gaz the beast! I think he counts. Throw him in. If we're allowing dreadnoughts, he's like dreadnought size. So. We just want big beefy boys in for December. Vehicles, monsters. Throw in the beef. Maybe then. Let's do it. If you're feeling it, let's do it. I'm trying to do a lot of catch up because I want to do mostly Reaper next year. It's a good plan. Do I magnetize? You thinking about? Little Mouse just walked inside. Ooh, shiny, looking at your painting. Thank you, Little Mouse. Little Mouse, if you'd like to learn how to do shading, it's over on my YouTube. It's probably already played a billion times, but it's on the YouTube. Yeah, the Eternal Horde's a biggie. Big, meaty meat. Slap meat, that's right. That's what we want for December. That's what we are here for. Heavily stompy, I'm sorry, big stompy, heavily nerfed boy. But it's gonna look cool. The important thing. Gonna look badass. So that when, you know, they walk back some of it, he'll be ready. Right? Right? Sparty wants to give Gaz a giant folding chair, pro wrestler style. Do it. Do it. I feel like, what was that wrestling game? Rumble Slam? Maybe see if they have some chairs. They've got to have some props, right? Do you love when your boss comes up with an idea they think will make your life easier? In reality, it doubles the amount of work you need to do. Yep, been there. When they just come up and show you they have no idea what you actually do. Yeah. Been there. I'm sorry, Ravenlord. And then you have to explain all of it, because they don't know. Gonna look cool. Who's painting it for me? Nikki? Oh, it will look cool. You're gonna paint it and it's gonna look sick. That's what's gonna happen. You forget, I've seen your painting. I already know. It's gonna look sick. You done any sisters commissions? They're an army I don't see a lot of. I've done some. I don't enjoy painting them. It's probably why you also don't see a lot of commissions. They're considerably smaller with extra stuff on them. I don't enjoy painting them. Also just the, like, full-on Catholic vibe. Not my thing. No, thank you. So I've done a few Celestines, and then I did the ones that were in the Kill Team Warcom article, and that's all I've really done. They're not my favorite, for sure. Pro Wrestler Gaz is 10 out of 10, right? Cake, look at my lizards! This one's got a banner. This one has a drum. It might be my favorite. We need to fix the wash dried on me weird. We need to fix that. And then this one is our little champion, and he gets kind of like a half helmet, which I think is cute. Those are my lizards. I love them. The colors are beautiful. Thank you. So these are the lizards on foot. Here is a lizard riding a dinosaur, which I don't know if you've seen him. But these are very similar lizards. This one just gets a mount. And then I also have my chocobos. So there is, I've got 5 of these, and I got 5 more I need to build. I've got them too. But those are my lizards and my dinosaurs. Hank, what you up to today? The drum gave me flashbacks to Darkest Dungeon. Aw, thank you, bees. I appreciate it. I'm having so much fun with this army. But what if they have wings? As someone who got a few sister models from Imperium, they're very small with lots of details. Yeah, they're not my thing. Raging Heroes had these Terminator-esque Sisters of Battle proxies I always wanted to try. Not only are Sisters in power armor, it's tiny power armor. Yeah, they're very small. I enjoyed paying the sister for mini exchange, in case it doesn't show. I'm glad you did, but I know some people really love them. I'm just not one of them. Joke bros. I painted one sister and said, nah, I don't need an army of these. Too spindly compared to the chunky Marines I've gotten used to. Yeah, that and again, just the overall very Catholic aesthetic. No, thank you. Not for me. Someone else can have fun with that. Let's work on the feathers a little bit. So I only have the banner and then little drummer lizard. Get some blending going. Have you been able to play Warhammer lately? It's been a little bit. We did play a couple, like, learning games of Sigmar. Oh, gosh. It's been a bit now. We were gonna try and play over the break, but we ended up doing some other house stuff instead, so the gaming table got taken over. I would like to play some more. Kind of, my plan B's is to have these ready for when we can play again. It's kind of my hope. Because they were on the table last time, but not finished, and I want them finished this time. Alright, we're gonna do the same thing. Magenta over our yellow. I don't think I know enough lore to have them ruined for me. Yeah, for me it's the aesthetic. I don't like... I'm good. I have nuns with guns. It was a Kickstarter a while ago. Funny as heck. Lasers and AK-47 with nuns. Yeah. If you like that aesthetic, go for it. It's not for me. No thank you. I'm good. Same for me. My gaming table actually has a game going on that hasn't been touched in like 2 months. Yeah, our gaming table kind of is... It's a multi-use kind of thing. So, like, when I do my studio photos, it's out there. It's for Warhammer. It's also for D&D. So, like, we have to clear it at least every 2 weeks for our D&D campaign. So that's part of it, is we just have to get the game table. I think I would also... I think I need to play one more game to know what to make a cheat sheet with. Because I definitely need a cheat sheet for some references. As I learn here. I think I remember some of the things from the last game, but I could definitely use probably one more game to be like, alright, yes, I need this in front of me while I am playing, or I'm never gonna learn it. Your break sounds like our break. Can't leave games out. Chaos goes to Warp Zone if we do. The cats, yeah. I'd really love to be able to leave, like, Kingdom Death out. So I could do, like, a solo campaign, but gotta get cleared at least every 2 weeks, so... Doesn't make sense to leave it out. Alright, there's that. Let's get the green, and I'll let all that dry, and then we'll clean it up. Gaming table is also for studio, but yeah, we've all got the multi-purpose table, it sounds like. Oh, it's just hard to get it all cleared off. When am I playing? Kinda. I'll take a picture though. With table? With what mouse babe? Sorry. I have 2 of those tables, so I can have twice the mess. There you go. Jezzy's taking it all. Jezzy's taking it all. That's what's happening. Blend, 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 blend. Oh, we can have it set up the same way next time. Oh, for solo play, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'd like to do that, because we've never actually, like, gone through a Kingdom Death campaign. We've done, like, the first bits several times. But I'd like to get a little further in. Check out what other horrific monsters are waiting for me in the later Lantern years. You bash a Forge Fiend with a Hell Pit? I'm trying to imagine that since I've worked on both. I feel like if you're worried about fitment, maybe that would be rough, but I don't think it would be easy, that's for sure. Unless you're pulling Hell Pit bits to the Forge Fiend, I think that would probably be easier. Change out the legs for one thing. I don't know that the Hell Pit doesn't get a lot of height, though. I don't know if you'd have room. Don't get me wrong, I'd love you to prove me wrong, but I feel like that would be tough. He's on a lot of belly. Alright, what do I want to do? Yeah, rest of drum. Easier because of gaps, you just add green stuff, make them flesh. Oops. When I painted my Hell Pit, I did a couple sections to trigger any with the... You figure out how to pronounce it. Trypophobia? Trypophobia? Was harder than I thought it was going to be, so I didn't cover him in that. Yeah, I didn't realize that was as common as it is. I see a lot of, like, warnings when I'm on socials and stuff. Alright, we gotta fix this drum because it's making me crazy. Trypophobia, there we go. Someone at the game store pointed out that I don't have a Shrek Maneater. Chat, should I buy more ogres? Absolutely. I know that's the answer you're waiting to hear from chat, so absolutely. Here to enable you. Plus, I think you'd have fun with it. Wait, Mrs. Butt loses it? I don't love it. She says it won. I'll leave her mind. What's going on, Butts? This may be a case of streamer brain, and I'm sorry. Hey, Asnaval, welcome in. How are ya? Will says, alright, cool kids. I'm off to the funeral. Y'all be well. Hug your loved ones. Let them know that Will loves y'all. Yes, even you, Wasted Mind. Bye, Nokia. Hug Scott for me. Will do. Even if it lasts 0.1 seconds. Hope everything goes well. We'll see you later, Will. Hugs back. Hug your face. Oh, the trypophobia. I'm already goofing up the word again. Trypophobia. I want to make pop a word. It breaks my brain every time. But well, how are you? Pretty good. We're working on some lizards today. Just trying to get them finished up for my next game. Goofing off here. I may do, because we're deep in batch painting here, I may do a few more things and wrap up for today, because I am hitting the wall pretty hard. We have run smack into the wall at this point. But tomorrow we will regroup. We will work on, we're going to assemble a very large Kingdom Death miniature. If you guys want to come check out Atlas, that'll be on YouTube tomorrow. Sorry, Mrs. But yeah, that's, I did not realize how common that was until, I think it was a lot of the, like, miniatures would have kind of elements of it, and people would do the, like, the warnings on them. Kind of like how I can't really do, or I don't want to do spiders here on stream, because there's, arachnophobia is pretty common. Very large triple Ludba mini? If only. No, this one's pretty creepy. Atlas is pretty creepy. A gigantic Ludba model would be pretty great, though. There's a few coming with the Kickstarter, actually. I say that. They're on the way. There is the giant mosquito that has, what did Kingdom Death use? Appendages? Like our Devil Satan? Yeah. So we have the appendage mosquito coming. Triple loot, but like the lady from Total Recall? Yes, that. We'll have that at some point. Massbait's talking about keeping feet. Speaking of loot. You guys want a funny Yakuza game fact? It's from the newest. It's not like a story spoiler. It was a shop item. I guess if you don't want to know, tune out for just a second here. In the game, there is a shop where you can customize your look. And if you want Kuryu to be barefoot, you have to pay for it. So he has shoes all the time. But if you want him to be barefoot, you have to pay some of the in-game currency to make him barefoot. Which I absolutely did. I just thought it was funny. And you have to pay for him to show feet. And that's your Yakuza game fact for today. And the OnlyFans payment model, exactly. Even Yakuza getting in on it. I respect it. I respect it. Alright, we've got eyes, we've got teeth. I'm sore. Okay, for their little eyes, I'm gonna do basically a little bit of a black glaze and like the whole eye socket, and then we'll come back for their little yellow eyes. Are you responding to past Nikki? To present Nikki? Nikkiception going on at the Mousebait house. Thank you again, Mousebait. I really do appreciate it. We're getting so close. So close to the ads and everything. Oh, hearing Sadie Bork? Yep, that would be past. Yeah, she's quite the guard doggo, though. You're right. She's getting better, though. She doesn't bark at nearly as much as she used to when we first brought her home. Or even just like a month ago. She's learning what's okay we don't need to know about. She's getting better. There are definitely some days where she just loses it for some reason, but it has been better. She's learning, yeah. I'm curious to see how much she will kind of calm down here as she gets a little bit older. She's still, well, now almost 2. She'll be 2 in January. She's still very much puppy. Yeah, baby, yeah. Yeah, she's learning. She's also learned the different names for her toys. So she has, a lot of her toys are food items. So she has her burger. Last time we went to get her nails done, she got a banana, which crinkles, and a pizza. She loves the pizza. So she now knows the different names for those, which is pretty cute. You can say, like, go get pizza. Go bring her pizza. Oh, I said the word. So that's pretty cute. I don't think there's anything else new for little Sadie. That rules, yeah, she's smart when she wants to be. when it's about playing or about food, she's pretty smart. Other times, I don't know that I would call her that. We had a part collie dog. That was really smart. We taught him to pick up and take all the toys to his box. That's adorable. That is part of why I like the herding dogs so much, is they are so smart. They are sometimes too smart for their own good, but I love them. Simon was also a smart cookie, but lazy. Simon liked to steal your seat on the couch, is what he would do. The second you got up. He was quick with it. He was smart. Pretty sure dog was smart enough for that, but I'm too lazy. One or the other is too lazy, right? I don't know what she's barking at. Alright, let's get a wash on all their little teeth, and then maybe we work on that banner a bit more. I'm basically going until I just physically can't look at these lizards anymore, which isn't too far off, if I'm honest. We'll just keep going until then. I didn't realize how smart Lucky was, the German Shepherd. So we got Lady. She was gorgeous, but smart as a rock. Oh, yeah. That's, they're very, very smart. Someone said that Labradoodles have high int but low whiz. I feel it's very accurate. I remember, because I've always had herding dogs, but Scott's family had a lab. And I just remember thinking he was a few, he was short some change there. He was a big, lovable thing, but man, not super bright. 50% of the time, they're the smartest dog, yep. JPick, hello, how are you? Uh-oh, we're coming in fine. What's going on, JPick? You're very smart, but also, how are you so... Same. Same. Oh. I swear to God, Lucky could talk. He'd look at you, and you just know what he was trying to say. Those moments are cute with doggos. I have that with Sadie sometimes. Simon and I could have a whole conversation, yeah. And a few years ago, I had a golden that was beautiful, but dumb as rocks. I named him Fabio. I feel like in general, they're a little derpy, yeah. Sweetest things ever, but a little derpy. Your boss tricked you? Oh, is this your pay negotiation? Is that what's happening here, JPEG? What happened? I have to know. What happened? I was gonna research stuff and come up with a great plan. I remember talking about that. Our Basso wasn't really brilliant. He was slow AF, but frankly, he turned out to be protective as anything. Literally saved my life. Oh my gosh. That's pretty nuts. Today he was like, I'll give you a raise. I was so shocked. Oh, he beat you to the punch? Oh no. I mean, okay. Was it a considerable raise? Like, do we feel okay about it? Or... Yeah, like, congrats, but do you think it was so you that you didn't research it? Don't know. I guess, do you have like a percentage of the, or is it just you don't even know the amount yet? Let's get that jade green because we were talking about it. Let's get that out. Yeah, I don't know what information you got, JPEG, but it doesn't sound great at first go. 10%, that's a good raise there. What the fuck? What is that? I say, unless you should have been getting like a 20-30% increase. And that's pretty good. Autofire, hello, how are ya? We're painting some lizards. What you up to? How did Windows go? They looking good? I'm about to put some jade green. You guys like this? Just jade from Monument. All over this banner. Because it's pretty. Better than the old cost of living. I was gonna say, I feel like. Okay. When you say raise, is it new position? Same position, just an increase. Because in my old company, when you would try to go to a new position, they would say that you were like locked at a 10% increase, which was stupid. They were hiring external people for more than that. But yeah, like my just yearly increase would only be like 2%. The windows look so good and they open so easily now. Love to hear it. Congrats. Glad they're all taken care of. Lizards are the best, except for Skaven, which are the real best. Agreed. I love my Skaven. Skaven were my first, well, technically High Elves were my first army. And then I played them and I was like, I should have followed my gut. I should have gone with the Skaven. So Skaven were my first fantasy army that I really like put time into. I'm really enjoying the Seraphon though. Like, this is just fun. You can't be sad and paint lizards and dinosaurs. You can't. It's impossible. Just a fun army. You get all the fun colors. You get all the dinosaurs and lizards. It's just fun. The only time I got to sit down with a manager to discuss a pay thing was like 1990? I mean, at that point, you've got to be the one to start it. Yeah. Which I think is kind of the way you have to do it now anyway. They're not going to do it. They can get away with paying you what they're paying you, they're going to do it. Hey, Hunterfers, welcome in. It's going pretty well. We're, I'm feeling the batch painting blues, but we're getting there. How are you? We're trucking on here for a little bit longer, at least. The OG kid, welcome in. How are you? Here's all my lizards for everyone coming in. I've got our banner bearer here. I have the rest of the squad. And then I've also got a few. I've just finished the Sky. This is our Scar veteran. And then I'm really close on the Raptidon hunters. So there's some more of my army there. But that's what I've got. Ah, thank you. How much water do you put? I just do a little bit. So I thin with a little bit of water. I do use a wet palette. So just a little bit of that mixed on the wet palette is what I'll use for my layers and things. Popeyes or El Pollo? Is that, what are we doing, Panda? Are you getting lunch? I go Popeyes, for sure. Or do you mean my chocobos? Don't fry my chocobos. Just think about discussing it. Then your manager will reveal his trap card and give you a raise. There you go. Yeah, take the JPIC method here. Doing better with the stuff we discussed. Okay, that's good. Good. Glad to hear that. I'm gonna go Popeyes. I've tried El Pollo Loco once, and I was not impressed. I don't know if you get something you really like, but I thought it was really boring. I didn't think it was crazy at all. I thought it was really boring. Let's see. I'm doing my Space Marines. Oh, an own chapter. What have you got for that? Welcome on in. For Space Marines, I've got Space Wolves. So I'm waiting for Codex to really work on them more. But that's what I've got for Space Marines. We have been working on a ton of Imperial Fists. I've got 2 different commissions for Imperial Fists. So here on stream, that's what I've had. But I've got Space Wolves myself. I don't know if I'm doing a good job. I keep watching videos of paint. Is this first army? The biggest advice I can give, if this is a first army, is you just have to hop in. It's a lot of learning how the paint works, a lot of getting the fine motor skills with the brush. A lot of it will be that as you start. She says, I'm not a big chicken fan, so I'd go elsewhere altogether if I had the choice. Let's see, we have burgundy with purple, green lime neon with black. That sounds pretty cool. That's pretty striking. Which always looks good on the tabletop. Having those like pops like that. Always look good at the table. So you had to talk about stuff. Anxiety was just catastrophizing things. Gotcha. It do like to do that. It's, I feel like waiting for anything is always the hardest part. Because you're just stuck thinking about it until you can do the thing. I know I'm bad about that. Because you have all that time to sit there and think about the worst possible outcome. Own chapter, this is the way. Yeah, Wasted Mind's got a custom chapter, also with purple. I used to play when I was 14. I'm 31 now, starting all over again. Just got myself the big box. Let's go. Well, if you have any questions at all, please let us know. Happy to help. You're probably past this point, but I'll throw it in chat in case anyone else would like it. We are starting a mini basics series over on YouTube, and my first couple videos I have building plastic miniatures, and then my gold workup. I get a lot of questions on it, so I made a video for that as well. But if you'd like to check that out, we are adding more tutorials here. We're kind of building it up as we go. So I'll throw that in there just in case, if you would like it or if someone else in chat would like it. But if you have any questions, please let us know. We are happy to help. I kind of cruise along on my own thing, but if there's anything you see that I'm doing that you like, any colors, happy to show what I've got. Warp Spooters Violet. Anything helps. I need to learn how to play as well. So unfortunately I won't have gameplay. There are a lot, I will say, if you're learning to play, there's a lot of YouTube creators with gameplay. I would definitely check out YouTube for that. There's a few that do it here on Twitch, but it's a little harder just because of the interactivity. So as far as like raids and keeping up with chat, there are a lot of people on YouTube that do it because you can edit it and you can kind of explain the rules a little bit more at their pace. So if you're looking for that, definitely check out YouTube, yeah. Paint's the one I need for now. Well, if there's anything we can do to help, let us know. But I will say, if you make your way over to YouTube, a lot of the gameplay stuff will be over there. It's a little bit better format for all that, so you'll be in the right spot, for sure. Yeah, welcome in. I don't even have any Space Marines on the table to show you. I was trying to think what I could show, but I was good and actually cleaned off my desk, and I don't have anything. Let's scroll up here. Will says, I'm back to settle a family debate. I see Chipotle again. Chipotle, Moe's, chain Tex-Mex, or mom and pop authentic Mexican Tex-Mex. Authentic. Yeah, mom and pop. For sure. If there is a good mom and pop, I'll pick that every time over chain stuff. Unless we're like in a rush, I have to get something quickly. Otherwise, mom and pop for sure. I'm sad. We had a smaller, I don't want to call it a chain. They only had like a couple locations. So it was a smaller chain, I guess. But it closed here in town and I'm sad about it. Thank you. It's not even a contest. Yeah, no, I agree. It's not even thinking about it. Unless you're really quick. You need fast food, then chain. Can you have people play their own chapter without giving you a problem? Because before I paint them all, I want to. So I'm gonna defer to chat just because I haven't played Marines. Normally, what you do is if they have like a parent chapter, you kind of play with those rules. So if you say you're an Ultramarine successor, for example, you would use those rules. So as long as you stick to that rule set, people are fine with it. And then, yeah, Wasted Mind says 10th edition changed rules about paint. It's 100% within the rules to do that. Yeah, you run into that guy, but 10th edition tosses it, yeah. So it's basically, yeah, as long as you pick that chapter and you stick with it, you're good. You can't be like, oh, now I'm White Scars, now I'm Space Wolves, now I'm this. As long as you pick the rules that you want to play with, you're good. You can be Ultramarines in one game. The next week you can build a Raven Guard army. Yeah. As long as the opponent knows what rules you're going to be using, you're good. If that helps, let us know. Any chapter, yeah, you're good. Ask Google Translate what you just talked about and it crashed. That's what it says. Went to a training thing. The guest was a NASA scientist. Was a STEM thing. Went to the best Mexican place in town. Mentioning because it was Hispanic and found it for us. Yeah, having those like go-to places like that is the best. I'm just sad ours is no longer here. Which I think it was not a lot of advertising for them. I feel like we were always, it was like us and another family. It was as busy as I ever saw it. Unfortunately. But it was really good. Stuck to one, yeah. At least for that game, yeah. If you wanted to try something else, then you'd be sticking to another rule set for the next game. But yeah, otherwise, go nuts. Have fun with that paint scheme. I told everyone I have caused a fight. Mission accomplished. Some good family bonding going on at the Absolutely Will house today. I mean, I remember having the fight over, like, was it Chipotle versus Taco Bell, too? I don't know who's the big Chipotle simp in your family, but they need to know there are better options. Whoever the Chipotle simp is. There's better stuff. Taco Bell or Chipotle, that's what I said. Yep. That's what I said, too. As it says, sorry, Will, I love you and Cassie. Sounds like your family doesn't have any taste. Yeah, I just need to know who the Chipotle shill is. Only Chipotle like twice, no thanks. I think it's wildly overpriced, especially now. How about neither? Taquerias exist. If I'm going for Taco Bell, I'm not going for authentic. I'm going for Taco Bell. It's different. I don't want authentic. I want Taco Bell. Wildly overpriced. Five Guys. Overrated, yeah. What's a Chipotle? I need to Google that. It is a, it's a chain where you can make a burrito or a burrito bowl. I always think of it like Subway, but for like a burrito. Where you go into the line and they have all the stuff that you pick from. Authentic Taco Bell, yes. Chains are good only because you get consistent easy. You can point to most chains. I give you an order I like without much thinking. Yeah. That is the, if you're in a hurry, or like you said, the consistency, chain's the way to go. If you get to sit down somewhere, I'm gonna pick mom and pop every time. Went to Taco Bell several treacherous roads and an hour away. It was so perfect it has ruined other Taco Bells. Well, Five Guys, their fries are so good. I just think they're pricey. I don't think it's... For me, personally, I don't think they're worth the money. This poor Morn thing has had it. 1 second. See if I can get enough here revived to finish up Drum at least before we sign off for the day. Emma. I just love making the poor Chipotle teenager try to wrap my massive overstuffed burrito I keep adding to when they think I'm done. Sadie. Get a whole meal at In-N-Out, better quality, non-stale bun for less than a burger at Five Guys. No, In-N-Out gets hate from the internet, but I love it still. It's not my favorite. I get it, but it's not my favorite. I would probably pick In-N-Out over Five Guys, though. Alright, I have to see if I have another morning thing chat. 1 second. Isn't working. Sadie also hates Chipotle. Sadie's barking at the mailman. You hear him? Go to Five Guys like twice a year. Walk away feeling very round and a bunch of leftover fries. It is a lot of food, yeah. In-N-Out, you get none of the toppings. Nowhere near as good as fries. I'm trying to remember. It's been a while since I've had Five Guys. I'm trying to remember the fries. I know we got them. I think to me that means I wasn't impressed, at least for the price. And over Fizz, thank you so much for that sub. For 6 months of support, I appreciate that. How are you today? Welcome, welcome on in. We're fighting over food at the moment. How are you? Will started this, though. I want it to be known. Will started this. I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing for lunch. Oh, I know what I'm doing for lunch. We went to Firehouse, and unfortunately I goofed up Scott's order, so I'm going to take all the meat and stuff and make my own little sandwich bowl. I gotta finish up that food we goofed up. Sorry. I am well. Was responsible today and got my driver's license change. Oh, and ordered a new birth certificate. Good. Getting all of the, yeah, all the adult stuff done. Good, good. Glad you got that taken care of. Well done. Alright, chat. Let's try washing this drum again, and hopefully it dries a little nicer. Firehouse is good. We really like Firehouse. Firehouse is also like the one sub place with my celiacs. The bread I can have. Which is nice. So we do a lot of Firehouse. I'm obsessed with the hook and ladder sub. The meatball one is very good, though. The last time I got their Cajun chicken, and that was pretty good. A little spicier than I was anticipating. Very good. Chat, when you go out to get a sandwich, what's your go-to sandwich? Go. Get me hyped up for my sandwich bowl here. What sandwich do you get today? I think I want to dot some little lizard eyes, and I think we're good. The banner will take a little bit more, but it's still drying. I mean, they're just tabletop infantry, so. Where is... Gotta move my mic, 1 second. Okay. Firehouse never disappoints, it's very good. What's different about the Firehouse bread? I think they use more of a, like, corn mixture. So, like, at Jersey Mike's, they switched to tapioca, which I can't have. But the Firehouse bread has more of a corn, like, flour mixture. So that one I can have. Makes me happy. You don't go out for sandwiches, Massbait? A Reuben. Sounds so good. Any Italian sandwich? That's what I normally do, Panda. Good dry meats and cheese. Turkey can add a little bit of spice, though. My go-to sandwiches are typically Italian. That's what I tend to go to, yeah. They do when they put mayo on your plain sandwich. I'm sorry, Scott. I'm sorry, I'm gonna eat your sandwich here for lunch. We couldn't salvage the sandwich, so now I'm going to make a bowl out of it. Roast beef made in the kitchen. Roast beef. That sounds good, too. You're so tired of sandwiches? I like them for lunch. It's a nice, easy option. Remember the whole Subway bread with gasoline in it? When they fixed it, it was never as good. Ooh, cheesesteak is also a nice option. I keep making bacon tomato sandwiches at home. I do like a good cheesesteak. You're just tired of food, which sounds weird, but it's a thing. I love food too much to... I'm tired of cooking. I'm in that cycle of I don't want to cook right now. But I will always love food. Without the L brings nothing. The L is actually an L. Hold that L, lettuce. Slim fast, not for dining, just to get some calories in. I like food too much, I'm sorry. Oh my goodness, I made a big old mess of his eyeball there. Okay, well. I knew I'd be coming back to clean up, I just didn't think it'd be that much. Because what I'll do is when I come back to highlight their face, I'll fix any of the eye overage. At least I was bored with food. Maybe I wouldn't be as round. Why do carbs have to be so delicious? I'm doing I've decided to do another carb cut with the new year. I'm not looking forward to it, but trying to get prepared. For a regular doses of curry to enjoy life, we had curry last night. Little, like, golden curry pouches. It's very good. There's food I enjoy. I just wish eating wasn't mandatory. I can't relate to this at all. I'm sorry. I can't relate to this. I like food. But it's also why I'm now having to work out, so. So we just discovered an Indian place that does takeout. Hadn't had curry in years. It is so, so good. I'm so glad you found it. Sounds delicious. After something years, I'm just tired. But when I have teeth issues, it makes it hard. That makes sense. I could be part of it. Yeah, I could see that. Complicating things quite a bit. Then that could probably be a chore. Okay, we have lizard eyes. What time is it? I feel like I should do like one more thing. Our jade green actually could use one more coat, so let's do that. I was thinking I could go low carb. Then I looked at the grocery cart. 3 kinds of breads and tortillas. Hold on. Maybe this will be harder than I thought. There are breads and tortillas. So tortillas, I'm going to put you on. I can put it in the Discord. There is one that has 0 net carbs. I use their street taco size. And there are breads with lower carb. There are a lot more options now. So I can throw a few in the Healthy Nerds thread if you'd like, Jesse. You can do it. Yep. Some of them are very pricey. The ones that I use are not as pricey, but there are a few options. The good Indian place that doesn't give the tummy rumbles added a $6 delivery fee. See, we never do like DoorDash or anything because of all the fees. It's ridiculous. I'll go pick it up. But says, for someone who finds eating annoying, I'm pretty rotund these days too. Well, if you want to come join us, I know you've posted in there, but if anyone else wants to join us, we have our Healthy Nerds thread. Cake mentioned doing the plank challenge. I did sneak in a few push-ups yesterday, just because I was thinking about it. I'm gonna try and work those in more. Kind of nice to talk about some of it together. But it's there. I can throw the breads and stuff in there. I think for me it's because my body's essentially in starvation because I don't eat right. Getting some of that, I'm sure, would help. With, I imagine your energy level, too, would be... That would benefit from... Sorry, I'm pausing because I'm also... I don't know if I want this tongue to be gold. Kind of thinking I do. Come back to that. You did 10 push-ups yesterday? Let's go, bud. I did 10, and then I tried to do the tricep one, and I just kind of fell to the ground, so I stopped there for the day. I did the saddest little flop onto the ground, and I was done. You get ready to work? Sounds good, Mousebait. I hope work goes well today. We'll catch you next time. I don't think we're too far behind you. I'd really like to do my gold, but I don't know where it is. So maybe we just leave it for later. I think that's what we're going to do. The other thing with carbs, I need to invest in some rice alternative. If you can mix, here's what I'm going to try. You mix like half rice and half riced cauliflower. If you can stand the cauliflower texture. I find doing half and half makes it tolerable. If you do straight cauliflower, you lose the will to live. But if you do a little bit of rice with it, you just cut it down. I used to manage to run off a lot of my calories, but running just isn't doing it for me lately. You have to run so much is the hard part. It's easier to just not eat the thing than to run for like hours. I attempted a plank after. It did not last long. Well, that's where you start. That's where you start. Popeyes gave you 2 things of taters. Yum. Alright, chat. Because I don't know where my gold is, I think I'm just going to go ahead and wrap up here. I think it's a good stopping point. We got a lot of batch painting done, which is tough for stream, so I'm happy with what we got. Say goodbye to our warriors. I will finish them off stream. Basically what I have left is the banner. I'm going to highlight up their actual like skin, not the scales, a little bit more. And then basing. And that's about it. They'll be ready for the table, which is all I'm wanting for them anyway. So tomorrow, we will be over on YouTube. We are going to build a large Kingdom Death model called Atnus. So if you guys want to check that out, we'll be over on YouTube. If you want to come hang out in between streams, we have our Discord. And I also threw my socials into the chat, so you guys can check those out, see the other projects we're working on. Thank you, everyone, for coming to hang out today. I really appreciate it. I think today is the day that Jangles is doing the Chucky paint for Dead by Daylight. So if you guys want to hang tight, if she is up, we're going to go over there. But yeah, love you guys, and I will see you over on YouTube tomorrow. Bye-bye.